We're here now with Coach Blood. Owls lose this one this afternoon. And Coach, obviously you guys got the home run from Jonathan Chatfield, but we're not able to knock around Hobart today at all. What was kind of the approach with the hitters coming in? I mean, there were, a decent amount of at-bats that the guys were making outs like early in the counts.
Yeah, I'm glad you noticed that. No, we've had some struggles at times with very quick at bats, where we're not making loud outs. It's soft contact on the first pitch, and I think that and a combination of just being in the air far too much. We're not necessarily a big power threat team, and some of us are in the air far too often. So I do agree. What is our approach, and what are we trying to do with the baseball? How are we trying to impact it, and where do we think our strengths are? And I think sometimes we're just in the air with some of that softer contact too often.
Were you gonna say? You guys also got a good start today, though, from Nate Purog, and don't want to diminish that at all. He certainly looked pretty good out there, going 6 innings, not allowing any runs. What have you liked from him so far? Obviously, one of the newer faces on this team.
Nate he's got good stuff, first and foremost. He's had a couple of bouts where, he had a little velocity jump from the fall to the preseason, and I think he fell in love with trying to throw a little harder, and so he left some pitches in the middle of the zone in some previous outings that he got punished for. But we've been talking, and he's I think he takes pride in his craft, and he's got a good feel and some swagger out there. So he's been working and trying to make some improvements and adjustments, and I think you saw some of those things come to fruition today. And he had a great start and did a really good job for us and battled out of some trouble, and he definitely deserved a win today, deserved better. But no, it was an encouraging outing from him for sure.
So, Coach, quick question here for you. Just, moving forward here, you got that series coming up this weekend. I believe you go to Western Connecticut. How are you just looking to bounce back, trying to gear the guys up to, pull out a couple wins here?
I think we've been just trying to stay steady with our approach, and we've talked about making some mental adjustments. I think some of our physical adjustments we're spending time on at practice, but a lot of this is back to the approach conversation, like what's going through our head before a ball's put in play defensively, what's going through our head when we step up to the plate with a runner at second, nobody out. What are we trying to do? What are we trying to accomplish? And sometimes an individual's goal isn't necessarily in line with what the team goal needs to be. So we've talked about some of those adjustments. Those things need to be made, and they're expounded, or they become even more important in conference games. We're trying to figure out right now where we're playing this game, or if we're playing these games. So that's been for every team in the Northeast right now, that's a bit of a struggle, just trying to figure out when and where you're going to play every day. But we'll have a practice tomorrow. We're putting the tarp on now, and hopefully we don't get too much moisture tonight. We'll get it off and get a practice in tomorrow and figure out whether or not we're playing Friday or getting on the road Saturday or Sunday, or who knows.
All right, well, thank you, Coach, for coming on as always, and hopefully we'll see you here next Tuesday. Again, you mentioned the weather, so we'll see you next Tuesday here against Eastern Connecticut State.
All right, thanks.
This is Paul Sullivan of Sullivan Tire Company. We're thrilled to be sponsoring the Keene State College Athletic Program, supporting the Owls. No matter what the sport is, in Division III, they are legendary. What a great academic institution, liberal arts school, in a beautiful part of New England. So let's go, you Owls. And remember, at Sullivan Tire, we're always here to get you there. Thank you.
We are Keene State. Here, we believe that everyone is welcome and anything is possible.
Look closer. We are a tight-knit community, an inclusive community, where people can be their true selves. Bring your ability, background, culture, or traditions, whatever makes you you.
You already have what it takes. Welcome to Keene State.
New Car has over 1,700 pre-owned vehicles, the largest selection of inventory in New Hampshire. New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. With a selection of over 30 brands, New Car has exactly what you need across the Granite State. Find your new car from any of New Car's family of dealerships throughout the Northeast and get it shipped to New Car Nissan of Keene for free. Plus, we'll deliver your new car right to your door. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
Number 32, Kyle Hornsby.
Inside the 30. Touchdown. Michaela Burgess. An incredible finish by Hall.
The NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go pro in something other than sports. Learn more at ncaa.org.
Keene State Athletics on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by the New Hampshire Army National Guard. Visit nationalguard.com/NH or call 1-800-GO-GUARD. New Car Nissan of Keene, your premier new Nissan and used car dealership near Keene. Discover the new car difference. By American Steel Fabricators. Visit americansteelfab.com. Fenton Family Dealerships, the Tri-State area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, locally owned since 1986. By Fieldstone Land Consultants, a professional engineering, land surveying, and environmental services company serving New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Vermont, and Maine. The Melanson Company, commercial and residential roofing since 1932. Engelberth Construction, we build relationships for life. Sullivan Tire, located on Winchester Street in Keene, we're always here to get you there. Noise Volkswagen, we look forward to guiding you on your Volkswagen journey. And by the Best Western Plus Hotel, located at 401 Winchester Street in Keene. So today, the solo homer for Jonathan Chatfield, not quite enough for the Owls as they fall 3-1 to Western New England and 8-12 on the year. Of course, not a conference game, so conference record unaffected. But we'll have some little bit of a preview for some of the action we have later this week here on the Owls Media Network. Women's lacrosse goes Friday at 6 p.m. as they take on Western Connecticut here from the Owl Athletic Complex. And as of right now, softball will be playing versus Western Connecticut, a doubleheader at 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock. The location of those games to be determined. And of course, as we talked about with Coach Blood, baseball will be supposed to be playing a doubleheader on Saturday as they'll take on Western Connecticut State on the road. As always, thank you so much for tuning in to today's broadcast. For Ryan Goodwin and for Griffin Melanson and everybody else on our crew, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on Tuesday as Keene State plays Eastern Connecticut State here in baseball.
You have been watching a Keene State Athletics broadcast on the Owls Media Network. Please tune in to our next broadcast, and thank you for watching.